Introduction and significance of Oda Nobunaga. Oda Nobunaga, 1534 to 1582, is one of the most renowned daimyos of Japan's Sengoku period, known for his innovative leadership. As the head of the Oda clan, he expanded his power base from Owari Province, present-day Aichi Prefecture, and laid the foundation for the unification of Japan. Nobunaga's strategic military activities and political reforms significantly influenced the unification efforts later undertaken by Toyotomi Hideyoshi and Tokugawa Ieyasu. Nobunaga was also highly receptive to Western technology and culture, promoting the introduction of firearms and guns through trade and interactions with Portuguese and Spanish merchants. The reforms carried out under his rule profoundly impacted Japanese society and economy, with effects that continue to be felt today. Purpose and overview of the blog article. The purpose of this blog article is to delve into the life and achievements of Oda Nobunaga, and to convey to readers how he played a crucial role during the Sengoku period. Specifically, the article will cover the following points: Nobunaga's early life and growth process, his rise to power and strategic victories as a Sengoku daimyo, innovative reforms in politics and military, impact and relations with culture and religion, the incident at Honno-ji and its aftermath, modern evaluations and the legacy of Nobunaga. Through this article, we aim to help readers understand the significance of Oda Nobunaga in Japanese history and to reassess his influence and innovation. Additionally, the article will provide a comprehensive view of Nobunaga, considering the historical context of the Sengoku period and his interactions with other daimyos. Chapter 1. Early life. Birth and family background. Oda Nobunaga was born on June 23, 1534, as the eldest son of Oda Nobunaga in Owari Province, present-day Aichi Prefecture. The Oda clan was a prominent Sengoku period daimyo, and Nobunaga's family held the position of Shugodai, deputy to the provincial governor. Nobunaga's mother, known as Tsuchida Gozen, also hailed from a powerful samurai family during the Sengoku period. Nobunaga's family valued the traditions of the samurai class, and he himself was greatly influenced by these traditions from a young age. The Oda family was surrounded by many rival forces at the time, and within this environment, Nobunaga learned the wisdom and tactics necessary for survival. Education and early experiences. From an early age, Oda Nobunaga was known for his free-spirited nature. He was often referred to as the Great Fool of Owari, due to his eccentric behavior and unconventional actions. However, despite these traits, Nobunaga was highly intelligent and had a unique ability to perceive matters from an innovative perspective. Nobunaga's education included traditional samurai training, as well as exposure to Western culture and technology. He showed interest not only in tactics and strategy but also in religion and philosophy, absorbing a wide range of knowledge. This diverse education greatly contributed to his later innovative policies and strategies. Furthermore, Nobunaga gained practical military experience from an early age. Following the death of his father, Nobunaga, Nobunaga succeeded as the head of the Oda clan. He tested his strength by continuously confronting and forming alliances with other daimyos, eventually establishing his position as a powerful Sengoku warlord. Through these experiences, Nobunaga grew into a formidable daimyo, influencing his later strategies and policies significantly. Chapter 2. Rise and accomplishments as a Sengoku daimyo. Early conquests and control of Nobunaga. Oda Nobunaga succeeded his father, Oda Nobunaga, and took control of Owari Province after his father's death. Nobunaga's rise to power was achieved through numerous battles and strategic maneuvers. Notably, his leadership and strategy in the early battles before the Battle of Akehizama stand out. He made great efforts to defeat surrounding rival forces and establish control within Owari Province. Battle of Akehizama and its impact. Oda Nobunaga's fame was significantly enhanced by the Battle of Akehizama in 1560. In this battle, Nobunaga achieved a dramatic victory by launching a surprise attack on the vastly superior forces of Imagawa Yoshimoto, defeating him decisively. This victory demonstrated Nobunaga's military prowess and innovative tactics, greatly elevating his reputation as a Sengoku warlord. The Battle of Akehizama was a decisive turning point in Nobunaga's rise to power. This victory made Nobunaga a prominent figure among other daimyos, leading to further alliances and conflicts. Additionally, Nobunaga's own confidence soared, enabling him to implement more daring strategies and policies. Conflicts and alliances with other daimyos. After the Battle of Akehizama, Nobunaga continued to expand his power by both conflicting with and forming alliances with many other daimyos. Particularly significant was the alliance between Oda Nobunaga and Tokugawa Ieyasu, which played a crucial role in Nobunaga's expansion. Together, Nobunaga and Ieyasu fought against common enemies, combining their strength to defeat rival forces. On the other hand, Nobunaga also engaged in fierce conflicts with other powerful daimyos. Notably, his confrontations with Asai Nagamasa and Asakura Yoshikage, as well as his intense battles with Takeda Shingen, are well known. Nobunaga employed clever tactics and bold actions to contend with these formidable opponents, gradually expanding his own territory. Nobunaga's strategy continuously evolved, and the reforms and innovative tactics implemented under his rule marked a significant turning point in Japan's Sengoku period. Chapter 3. Reforms and Governance. Political reforms and economic policies of Oda Nobunaga. Oda Nobunaga implemented various political reforms and economic policies to reorganize the chaotic society of the Sengoku period. One of his reforms was the Rakuichi Rakuza policy, which aimed to abolish market monopolies and restrictions, promoting free commercial activities. This policy enabled merchants and artisans to conduct business freely, revitalizing the economy. Additionally, Nobunaga pursued the unification of currency and tax system reforms, contributing to economic stability. He aimed to improve the lives of farmers and merchants by reducing tax burdens and encouraging production activities. These reforms led to the prosperity of the Oda clan's dominions and solidified the economic foundation. Military reforms and tactical innovations. Oda Nobunaga also brought innovations to military strategy during the Sengoku period. One of his most significant military reforms was the introduction and effective use of firearms, arquebuses. Nobunaga actively adopted firearms, which were introduced to Japan in 1543, and organized large-scale arquebus units. This allowed for new tactics different from the traditional combat methods using bows and spears. Furthermore, Nobunaga made many innovations in tactics as well. In the Battle of Nagashino, he effectively deployed his arquebus units, leading to the Oda Tokugawa allied forces' victory over Takeda Katsuyori's cavalry. Nobunaga's military reforms had a profound impact on the battle styles of the subsequent Sengoku period. Efforts for centralization and consolidation of power. Oda Nobunaga made numerous efforts to strengthen his power and centralize authority. He adopted the slogan, Tenka Fubu, rule the realm by military force, with the aim of unifying the entire country. To enhance his authority, Nobunaga defeated rival daimyo one after another, expanding his dominion. Nobunaga also implemented policies of land redistribution and rewards to ensure the loyalty of his retainers. These policies fortified the governance structure of the Oda clan and laid the foundation for centralization. His attempts at consolidating power became the groundwork for the subsequent unification of Japan by Toyotomi Hideyoshi and Tokugawa Ieyasu. Chapter 4. Culture and Religion. Oda Nobunaga and Christianity. Oda Nobunaga protected Christianity for reasons such as adopting Nanban culture and acquiring the latest information and weaponry from Europe. He interacted with Portuguese missionary Luís Freire and actively incorporated Nanban technology and culture by protecting Christianity. Additionally, due to conflicts with Buddhist forces, Nobunaga aimed to counteract the Buddhist influence by protecting Christianity while suppressing Buddhism. Development of culture and arts during Nobunaga's era. Nobunaga's era, known as the Azuchi Momoyama period, saw significant advancements in culture and the arts. The influence of Nanban culture, introduced through trade with Europe, was particularly notable, impacting architecture, ceramics, paintings, and other art forms. Nobunaga himself was known as a patron of culture, actively supporting cultural activities such as the tea ceremony and No theater. Relations with temples and Buddhist sects. During Nobunaga's era, relations with temples and Buddhist sects were highly complex. Nobunaga clashed with major Buddhist forces, particularly the Ikko sect, Jodo Shinshu, and the Nichiren sect, and suppressed their temples. Notably, large temples such as Enryaku-ji on Mount Hiei and Hongen-ji became targets of Nobunaga's attacks. These actions dealt significant blows to Buddhist forces. However, new Buddhist movements and sects also emerged during Nobunaga's era. Chapter 5. The Incident at Honno-ji and its Aftermath. The course and causes of the incident at Honno-ji. The incident at Honno-ji occurred on June 2, 1582, when Oda Nobunaga was betrayed by his retainer Akechi Mitsuhide and was forced to commit suicide. The causes of this event lie in the excessive centralization of power by Nobunaga and the accumulation of discontent among those around him. Akechi Mitsuhide, dissatisfied with Nobunaga's policies, staged a coup to protect his own position. The death of Nobunaga and its impact. The death of Nobunaga had a significant impact on Japanese history. Following his demise, Toyotomi Hideyoshi and Tokugawa Ieyasu rose to power, accelerating the movement towards the unification of Japan. Nobunaga's death marked the end of the Sengoku period and the beginning of the Azuchi Momoyama period. Bridging the eras of Toyotomi Hideyoshi and Tokugawa Ieyasu, Toyotomi Hideyoshi rose to prominence as Nobunaga's successor and was appointed Kampaku, imperial regent, in 1585. He unified Japan and established the Toyotomi regime. However, after Hideyoshi's death, Tokugawa Ieyasu seized power, founding the Tokugawa shogunate and ushering in the Tokugawa era. This transition marked a significant turning point in Japanese history. Chapter 6. The Legacy and Impact of Oda Nobunaga. Oda Nobunaga's leadership and spirit of reform played a significant role in Japanese history. His legacy continues to influence modern times in various ways. Governance and reforms. Nobunaga upheld the philosophy of Tenka Fubu, rule the realm by military force, and implemented numerous reforms. For instance, he introduced the Rakuichi Rakuza policy and abolished checkpoints, promoting economic activities. These policies encouraged the development of commerce and the free exchange of goods. Innovations in military technology. Nobunaga actively adopted firearms and revolutionized tactics. The use of arquebus units in the Battle of Nagashino greatly influenced subsequent Japanese warfare methods. Cultural development. Nobunaga enthusiastically embraced Nanban culture, leaving a cultural impact through the construction of Azuchi Castle and the use of Western-style clothing and armor. Oda Nobunaga's evaluation in Japanese history. Oda Nobunaga, with his charisma and innovative ideas, influenced many people. The reforms and military technology innovations carried out under his rule are considered significant turning points in Japanese history. Additionally, his thoughts and actions also influenced later figures such as Toyotomi Hideyoshi and Tokugawa Ieyasu. Oda Nobunaga's influence and symbolism in the modern era. Even today, Oda Nobunaga's influence remains strong. His legacy is preserved as historical buildings and cultural heritage, and many of these sites are visited as tourist attractions. Additionally, his thoughts and actions continue to be studied in the fields of history and cultural research. Nobunaga acts as a bridge connecting Japan's history and future, still influencing the modern era. His innovative spirit continues to inspire many people. In this way, Oda Nobunaga's legacy and influence hold significant meaning not only from a historical perspective but also in contemporary society. His thoughts and actions serve as a guide for expanding the possibilities of the future. Summary. Through this article, I hope to re-evaluate Oda Nobunaga's great achievements and influence, and to help apply his innovative spirit to the modern era. The story of Oda Nobunaga, the reformer of the Sengoku period, will continue to be passed down to many people. Thank you for reading.